Hi everyone, welcome to a Stamping to Share video. My name is Kalthoff and today I'm going to share with you how to create this beautiful Christmas card. This is just shimmering in some brushed gold paper and then the pearls and the very vanilla paper. I just love the look of this. And it looks like there's a lot of layers, and honestly there really is a lot of layers, but when we break it down it's really simple to do, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you'll need is a piece of card base, and my card base is in Marina Mist. It's at 5.5 by 8.5. I've scored it in the center at 4 1/4, and then when you fold it you have your card base. And when you open it up you will also need a very vanilla panel on the inside at 4 by 5 1/4, and then you can take any Christmas sentiment and stamp it on the inside. And so let's go ahead and find out what some of those top layers are. We are using the stamp set called Festive Flurry, and that is actually a 2K set. There's some beautiful snowflakes in this stamp set. You can see the really large one here, and then we have a variety of 3 in here. But the best part about this stamp set is that it also can be purchased as a bundle with the coordinating set of framelits. And so as you can see, there's one framelit to match each snowflake. And this is where the fun really begins, because you do not have to hand cut these snowflakes. They can be cut beautifully, professionally with your framelits. And so I've gone ahead and I've done that. And you can see that we used these 2 snowflakes right here. On this second case we've got the larger one and the smaller one, and so that is 2 of our layers right there. And then we also have another snowflake in the gold, and what I did for that is my gold panel is 4 by 5 1/4 inches, and then I just took this middle size framelit here and just cut out a layer here. That will not show because that's going to be covered with an embossed panel. So we can go ahead and we can actually put this gold panel onto the card right now. And so here's our card. I'm going to use some glue, and we are going to just put a nice line of glue all the way around. And we are just going to center this onto the front of our card panel. And again, you don't need to worry too much about having an embossed or having the snowflake taken out at the bottom, because there's another panel that will cover that. And that panel uses this embossing folder, and this embossing folder is called Beautifully Baroque. And you can see it here, and here it is once you've run it through the Big Shot machine with your vanilla panel. It's so gorgeous, and the sizing of this is 3.5 inches tall by 3 3/4 inches wide, and that is going to layer right over here on the bottom. And so we are also going to use with glue with this. Now you've probably heard me say in the past that I don't care to use glue on Whisper White or very vanilla paper because sometimes those little glue lines can show through. But on this particular card I'm doing that because we want the glue to get in and grab all of those crevices that are created by the embossing. It'll just give you a little bit more power to stick here. Alright, and then of course if you're looking at our panel, we need a stamped image panel that goes at the top. And that panel is 1 1/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And we are going to stamp Merry Christmas on here. And we are using the stamp set called More Merry Messages. It's actually not even pictured in any of our catalogs. However, it is available online, or you can let me know that you want to get it and I can order it for you. So we're going to go ahead and stamp that. And again, I'm going to use our Marina Mist ink, and I'm just going to ink up that stamp, and then we are going to just set it right here in the center and stamp it. And there it is, all beautiful. And we need to put that onto our gold panel as well. Now on this one I am going to use some snail. And we're just going to set this right up here. And you'll notice that by having two panels, it almost makes it look like there's a little strip here, but that's just all part of the design. The next thing to do is to go ahead and start layering our snowflakes. So this first snowflake, and of course everything gets put on with dimensionals. So this first snowflake, because the more dimensionals the better in a card like this. This is a card that you could mail, but you'd want to protect it really well, maybe put it in some layers of bubble. But otherwise, it's a beautiful one just to give in person. Sometimes I like to give cards in person just so I can hear the oohs and ahs in real life. Alright, so we just used dimensionals to put down our big snowflake. Now we're going to use dimensionals again, and I'm just using 3 on our medium snowflake. This is the one that uses our brushed gold paper. We're just going to set that on here right like this. So pretty. And then of course our last little snowflake. Oops, where did dimensionals go? Here they are. And we'll add some dimensionals to this one. And that goes right over the top of the brushed gold. You can see just how pretty this is and see how beautifully these snowflakes all layer together. Gorgeous. Now that is fine. We wouldn't have to do a single thing more to that card, and it's beautiful, ready to go. So maybe this is where you'd like to stop if you were planning on mailing it. I do like to add a little, I don't know, just a little something to keep the snowflake up there on the shelf. So I have a couple of heart punches with our small heart punch, and using some glue dots, I am going to create a little holder for this snowflake ornament. See, now it goes from being a snowflake where it's kind of dangling in the air to an actual Christmas ornament. So I'm just going to set one heart here, and then the other heart right here, just like that. And then we are going to add some finishing touches with pearls. So I have some basic pearls, and we can just add a pearl right here. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Then we're going to add another bigger pearl right in the middle. And then we can finish off the look with some smaller pearls. And I like to put one where each of the stars kind of collapse in on itself. So we are going to add 6 pearls all around the edges of this really pretty star right here. And just one more to go. Hope you're being patient. It's pretty, it's fun, isn't it? Alright, and there's your completed card. Hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. I truly appreciate you. Bye-bye.